Yo, what's up, everybody?
Welcome
back to another episode, Saints React.
Thank you for joining us.
It's your boy, Saint Rain.
And I'm Logo Biggs.
And we back with another one on you.
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
It came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. Oh. Today, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one, yo, because we got Tobe Nwigwe featuring Big K.R.I.T.
K.R.I.T.
And you know what they're talking about?
Can't remember the time.
BOZOS. They're talking about some bozos.
Some clowns.
Some bozos are clowns. If anybody about to go in on some bozos, it's going to be Tobe and Big K.R.I.T.
Yeah.
And I haven't heard K.R.I.T for a bit.
It's been a minute.
And K.R.I.T's flames, dude. I love K.R.I.T. We both are big fans of K.R.I.T.
Yeah.
Both big fans of Tobe.
For a minute, too.
And, so I'm excited for this one. For those of you who don't know, Saints, we also make music. Mm-hmm. We also do other reactions. We have more reactions to Tobe, and we also have reactions to a lot of other things. Check out our playlist. We have a reactions playlist and a music playlist. Let us know what you think. Comment on this video if you liked it. You want to watch more of our stuff, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know what's going on. And yeah, we got a lot of new stuff coming up over the next couple months. We have our own music, as we said. So yeah, check it out. We like doing these because it actually improves our ability by listening to shit in a more intense level.
We've both been like leveling up just by consuming more and more music that isn't in our normal range. But
that's
these two,
this one is
both fans
for sure.
For
So yeah, here we go. This is Tobe Nwigwe featuring Big K.R.I.T. BOZOS.
Let's get it.
Hey, look, my mama was a hustler, my daddy not so much. I grew up where if you look suspicious, they called you bluff. Powder puffs couldn't make it in the concrete jungle. If you found stumbling, then they pull up right around your bumper and make you run it off for no reason, like for a stump and get the gun involved. If you get to thinking you're tough, I swear it's protocol.
Yo!
Dude!
I'm pretty sure as soon we both had the same exact thing. When that first, we were both like, Tobe's gonna snap on this.
Dude,
like,
I'm curious. This doesn't sound like a typical Big K.R.I.T. beat, but K.R.I.T's got some range.
But if I know anything about a Tobe song, it's that he's gonna come in. So it's gonna do this. It's gonna come in with some fucking loud popping ass hook. And then at some point, it's gonna switch. The beat's gonna switch up.
We are not gonna hear this the whole time.
I think K.R.I.T's probably gonna be on a part that sounds different. That is my guess as of right now.
South.
I think it's gonna switch up and do like that chopped and screwed kind of thing. Yeah. Tobe does that sometimes in his stuff, and I'm
every time. His beats are nasty.
Oh, so nasty, dude.
Always.
So all right, I'm gonna run this back a little bit because he's just too good.
Around your bumper and make you run it off for no reason, like for a stump and get the gun involved. If you get to thinking you're tough, I swear it's protocol. They fiending for reason.
Okay, I'm gonna run this back again. Okay. You know who this reminds me of right now? You know whose sound this is right here?
Big Boy.
Well, I was gonna say like Speaker Box Love Below. Like this is that old Outcast like oh man, this is that dirty. This is gonna
run it off for no reason, like for a stump and get the gun involved. If you get to thinking you're tough, I swear it's protocol. They fiending for reasons to bust and they don't know no laws other than keeping it tucked in they draws. Oh, they bridges, cause the ditch can always find you if you slipping or you tripping. Without a map, let me guide you down the road less traveled. Don't let the gravel define you, cause there's plenty folk that made it down the path they had been assigned to at birth. Work in the earth and determined by your girth. No matter how big you get, we all gon' end up in dirt. Rehearse all that.
Not valued by your girth.
Girth is not determined by your girth.
We're all gonna be in that dirt.
Yep.
Facts, bro.
Work in the earth and determined by your girth. No matter how big you get, we all gon' end up in dirt. Rehearse all that hurt and you'll end up with a purse of digits that only make you live it when they're dispersed into your cellular device. Try to play it wise. That is a hell of a disguise that you wear across your eyes like a bandit. Candid pictures only show that you've been standing slanted in someone's vision that leaves you stranded, and with nothing to show for all the demanding bandwidth used in hopes you get approved by a dude who's confused on exactly what to do with your royalty. Loyalty can often cost you buoyancy when it's connected to folk that's drowning. Choose love that constantly keeps you grounded, and don't join the circus if you ain't clowning.
This is for the bozos who don't know. This is for the bozos in this room. This is for the bozos who don't know. Don't join the circus if you ain't a clown.
Oh, K.R.I.T's about to come in. Yo, I am loving that hook, though. I'm going to run this back a little bit because that hook is... And that's what I was saying. It's going to come in with this big, like, he's got these, like...
I love how he's got the
Oh, King, is that King Remembered?
No, K.R.I.T was here. No, what was that? I'm gonna find it real quick.
You look
Run
it up,
that
Bob.
Don't join the circus if you ain't a clown.
Hold up, let's just say really having thing. It more than diamond and bills of rolling faces and pinky rings and foreign car, the sitting garage, you barely could drive. Living for materials ain't really living your life. There's a fine line between give and take. You do what you love, don't let them make you love what you hate. I've been where you been, collecting your end. Too busy looking out where you can't see the glow that's within you. Bruce Leroy showing up, your mind is against you. Top of that soul food, like granny used to grow in the backyard when you roll through. Remember the time you spent when life was sit down and listen to the breeze. The whistle of simplicities that echo off the trees. Not the ones you choke, but the one that helped you breathe. Inhale, exhale.
Dude, this is.
Hey, I wanted to pause it, but at the same time, I was stuck
really
in on
with it,
this,
but
dude. This is like a vibe right now. Crook said I was 100% wrong.
Yeah.
The beat did not switch at all.
No,
but
I'm
K.R.I.T
actually
is
surprised.
doing his damn thing.
But you notice those horns came in and gave it that like southern kind of swag too. So yeah, but yeah, that was Forever is a Mighty Long Time. That was
Okay.
on his.
It's dope, dude. It's dope. All right.
Let them make you love what you hate. I've been where you been, collecting your end. Too busy looking out where you can't see the glow that's within you. Bruce Leroy showing up, your mind is against you. Top of that soul food, like granny used to grow in the backyard when you roll through. Remember the time you spent when life was sit down and listen to the breeze. The whistle of simplicities that echo off the trees. Not the ones you choke, but the one that helped you breathe. Inhale, exhale, that slow, that gave you hope. That one day you escape and have to save your folk. Like there's much more to life. They're struggling and hustling backwards. Reverse all that nonsense. Become a road master because they say so. Don't mean that you have to. They speeding through life. Don't mean you go faster. Pump your brakes. Tell your people.
Speeding through life don't mean you go faster.
Yep.
I like also like this whole thing about like you learn like it's not about kind of like struggle and if you hustling backwards. Like I like a lot of the wordplay in this where it's just like he's kind of saying the bozos are the people that are kind of doing it all the wrong way, like and you got to stay on the grind, you got to stay in it, you got to keep doing your thing, like don't stay grounded, look at the simple things because it's not all about that other flashy stuff, it's not all about pinky rings as he said in the beginning and things like that, it's about like the simple shit in life and he's really like kind of laying it out and I like it.
Dude, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a thread here in the songs we've reacted to today. Now I know they're not going to get the picture of all the ones that we've done, but maybe look at the shirts. But there's kind of this thing about materialism and like being thankful for what you have, but like also just it's okay to indulge in your success as long as you don't let it overtake your
and what I mean more specifically, Tom McDonald's Sellout, Kid Leroy Tragic.
Exactly.
We both did. We just did those two. Those are dropping. Yeah. Check those out. And I feel like these. You're right. It follows a kind of a same talking points and done different ways, but all really dope.
Yeah, totally.
They're struggling and hustling backwards. Reverse all that nonsense. Become a road master because they say so. Don't mean that you have to. They speeding through life. Don't mean you go faster. Pump your brakes. Tell your people you love them. No time to waste. Give them roses in public because it's cool like that. It's cool like that. I swear. It's cool like that. It's cool like that to kill.
This is for the
Cool like that. It's cool like that to care.
Yeah.
Dude, it's such a simple bar. But damn, it's so true because there's a lot of people that don't really give a shit and they just do it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Don't try to be too cool to like act like you don't care. Like it's cool to care.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool like that. It's cool like that to kill.
This is for the bozos who don't know. This is for the bozos in this place. This is for the bozos who don't know. Don't join the circus if you ain't a clown. If you ain't a clown, sit down. If you ain't a clown,
You in a clown? Sit down. Okay.
sit down.
Okay.
Sit down. Sit down.
I like how they're all doing like the same things, and he's like, if you ain't a clown, don't do it.
Yeah.
And sit down. They're all sitting down. Dope. I like how the message is beyond just the words he's saying. They put him, they enacted it into the video as well, which is always the key.
Tobe's videos are always like they're so simple, but he creates this like these visuals that are just basically made out of people. Like his delivery is always very like straightforward and stuff, but it just the little changes to the camera angle and the lighting and the what do you call it, the composition of the shots and the framing and stuff. It's so unique. You don't see anybody else doing stuff like this. And the way he uses color,
consistent.
Everything in this video is all in that same range of colors, and it looks so so dope.
The one that reminds me of is Jockin', I believe it is. He's just in a white room, and there's just people, and they're dancing and they're doing movements, and then they move things a couple times, but it's the whole thing keeps you intrigued.
So simple,
and I'm loving this as well.
Yeah.
Sit down if you ain't a clown. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down if you ain't a clown.
Okay. And then they're just sitting up in the top right there. Come on, man. That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope. I loved it. I didn't want to stop it. It was so good. Like, that was one of those times where I just wanted to vibe with the song, and I'm going to go back and listen to this one a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to be bumping that.
For sure. Tobe, Big K.R.I.T, both did their things. Not
BOZOS.
Not BOZOS, bro. No. Not BOZOS, dude. Fuck, that was dope. What would you rate it?
What would I rate it?
Switch it over to you this time. Let you start it.
Putting it right on me. Okay. Well, I would rate that cracking open a cold one with the boys.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just feels good. It feels right.
Oh, well, then, you know what? I'll go off of that, and I'll rate this one Saturday. Because Saturdays are for the boys. That's what I'm talking about. You heard it here first. Cracking open a cold one with the boys, and on a Saturday, because Saturdays are for the boys, not bozos. Boyzos. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode of Saints React. This was another great one from Tobe. Big K.R.I.T always doing his thing.
Fire.
Bozos. Yeah, check us out. Check out more stuff. You have something else you want to hear, throw it down in the comments, and if we haven't heard it, we'll probably do it.
Extra points if you can describe the name of a song and the artist using emojis.
Facts. Do it. All right, y'all. Join us for another one. Saints out.
Peace.
Not going to do your thing? Jesus.